Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former number 2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room. And we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air this one out. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign. Willis.
Mike, when you think about these raw quarterbacks, right, they have this untapped potential in their upside. This guy's name is at the top of the list. But as we all know, in order to succeed at quarterback in the NFL, it takes a lot more than just the physical tools. You need to know how to use them to your advantage, and that's where the struggles have come so far in his career. Until that changes, I think it's going to be a lot of potential and maybe not the same performance.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards on the play.
Throwing, Willis. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a little hot pass heading to the right. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost once on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Willis now to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They come to the line, needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Woo! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
first down. First and goal, Denver.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll keep this himself. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is hit. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Throwing is Willis. That one taken in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. That his second TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a decent return there. Should get this up just shy of the 30. This game here tonight, a rematch of Super Bowl 22 back in 1988. You think about the 80s, that was the John Madden broadcaster sweet spot, if you will. Remember how much he loved the Hogs? John really gave offensive linemen a personality, a face. Loved those guys. And it came through in the broadcast, and it helped their celebrity status as well. And over the years, you watch broadcasters highlight offensive linemen. John Madden was the one who really got that started. So it's only appropriate on this John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend at EA Sports that we celebrate the big guys. Remember the Hogs. And remember the legendary John Madden. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was taken down by Grant Gelder. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion.
30-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Willis to throw.
Now third down.
He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Broncos first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Willis, touchdown Denver. That his second touchdown tonight.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Broncos will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. He's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, they run the counter. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. 3rd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. To throw is Willis. Into the hands of Juju. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Willis now to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Willis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
He'll get this out wide. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Darnell Wright, guilty that time. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
To throw, here's Willis. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Broncos. First down.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A 7-yard gain.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Denver. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Derek Brown getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing, Willis. Oh, yeah. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for us Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Now Willis. Batted away, incomplete, no separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw out of the gun. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. He finds Hollins on the ground. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Automatic first down.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Carter on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin White had time on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41.
Willis. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing Willis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Willis. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away.
In punt formation.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 47-yard line.
good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Heel drops to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Willis to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Willis. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and long.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Willis now to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Broncos.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. Broncos are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He keeps it himself. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46.
They'll stick with him again. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Javon Bullard, he was there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This one not quite on target. And too much, and one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one complete to Holland. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Washington 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Commander is 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense, running back Jonathan Taylor, set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Broncos first
slot man in motion right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A run with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Alex Singleton gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Deebo Samuel. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. A throw on the move is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bates, good, with the extra point. The Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll step up and run, and he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 17.
They'll run here with Hill. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Will Anderson on the coverage.
To throw, here's Willis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
7 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side. Caught by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Commanders first
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. And the 3.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
They'll drop the throw.
At the 45-yard line.
And we'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And a Washington 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Taken in by Connor Hayward. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Good for a Washington 1st down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.